The final countdown on the 89th Texas legislation continues as we are less than 3 weeks away from lawmakers wrapping up their final decisions. Now, one of the biggest and most controversial bills this session has been Senate Bill 3, which the Texas Senate agreed would originally have banned all consumable THC products throughout the state. But the Senate and the Texas House are viewing the bill differently, as the House recently changed their version of the bill. I met with local and statewide operators who told me how this bill, if passed, is going to affect them. Recently, the Texas House passed its version of a statewide THC ban with drastic changes to its counterpart in the Texas Senate.
We're placing regulations on the sale of these drinkable hemp products under the Texas Alcohol and Beverage Commission and requiring a three-tier system similar to how alcohol is regulated.
The main differences between the two proposed bills is simple. The Texas Senate, backed by Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, simply wants to ban all forms of consumable THC products. Meanwhile, the Texas House, backed by Chair of the State Affairs Committee Ken King, aims to continue to allow the sale of hemp beverages with regulations and allow the sale of very low amounts of THC snacks as long as they don't resemble a snack marketed towards children. Either way, Taylor Kirk, the owner of 4K Farm, a family-owned and operated hemp farm in Giddings, Texas, simply put, isn't a fan of Senate Bill 3.
This is a corrupt bill in nature. It's not, there is not a health safety concern. Yes, there's bad product out there. It would be really easy to get rid of it if they just did their job. My biggest concern is criminalizing people, right? Taking something, again, that's federally legal and saying all of a sudden, because these Texas corrupt politicians are going to say you're now a criminal in Texas for having any THC when it's federally legal is a joke.
But the eerie effects of Senate Bill 3 are being felt all throughout the state, including here locally in the Basin. Connor McCafferty is the assistant manager at Headhunter Smoke Shop in Odessa and tells us that if Senate Bill 3 is passed, that pretty much everything they sell will be gone.
If the bill goes in place, everything that we carry is pretty much going to be taken off the shelves, and it affects a lot of us in a very negative way. And there's 8,000 stores that carry this product across Texas completely. It is a lot of not just larger stores, but a lot of mom and pop shops that have sunk pretty much every penny they have into these stores because they're successful and they do well.
Now, with the revised version of the bill passing through the Texas House, it's unclear if the Senate will accept the changes or force a conference committee to settle the differences. Now, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has made it clear that he's adamant about passing Senate Bill 3 to the point where he's threatened to force a special session if needed. Reporting in studio, I'm Paxton Graff with your Basin Business Report.